Hey guys, welcome to topic 10. We are going to be talking about our very last topic of the packet. If you've made it to this video, you have hopefully made it to the very end of the packet and have done all of the other pages. Remember that this packet is worth 50 points, which will significantly help out your grade, so make sure you are getting them done. So on this page, we're talking about systems again. Last time we did substitution, now we're doing elimination. So elimination is where you want one of the variables to eliminate, and you need it to have numbers like negative 4x and 4x out front. Okay, or it could be the y's. You could have something like 8y and negative 8y. So you want this to be your setup. Then what you're going to do is you're going to add the equations together. But you can't do that until you have this set up, because otherwise this won't help. For instance, on this one, if we look at the x's, we've got 5x and 10x. Always focus on the bigger number, which is 10x. If this one is 10x, we need for this one to turn into negative 10x. Because then, when I go to do this step, these will cancel out. That is the whole goal of elimination here. Okay, so the question you have to ask yourself first is, okay, if this one's 10x, I want this one to be negative 10x. That's the first step. Then you have to ask yourself, what could I possibly multiply this by to get this? Okay, and so I'm going to add this right here, multiply to get this. Then you will add your equations. So what do I multiply 5 by to get negative 10x? Negative 2. And I can't just do it to the x's. I have to do it to the rest of this too. And before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to add my invisible 1 in front of the y, because that's 1y, even though there's not a 1 there. Now, 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. That was kind of the whole point. Negative 2 times 1y is negative 2y. And negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. Then you are going to add these two equations together all the way across. So you'll notice your x's line up. Right now, 10 minus 10 is 0. Negative 7 minus 2, which you could either do as negative 7 minus 2 or negative 7 plus negative 2. Remember, what's not okay is to do negative 7 minus negative 2. Nope, don't do that one. So it's negative 9y. And then I need negative 18 plus negative 18. Or negative 18 minus 18. Either one of those is fine. Negative 36. Then to get y by itself, we need to divide by negative 9. And negative 36 divided by negative 9 is 4. So that is your y value. What you have to do at the very end here is take this and plug it back in. I don't care where you plug it back in. I'm going to plug it back into this top one because it looks like it has smaller numbers. It doesn't really matter though. So the 5x stays, and then this is 1y. Well, 1 times 4 is just 4. And then it equals 9 at the end still. And I need to get x by itself. This is just a simple two-step equation. We already talked about these in topic 1. And you guys did awesome, so keep it up. You know how to solve it from this point. Don't freak out just because it was a hard problem to start with. Now I have 5x equals 9 minus 4 is 5. Then for your very last step, we're going to divide by 5 on both sides. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And there are your two answers. And what I said in the last video is I'm always going to write mine like this. I'm going to put a point. X goes first, so it'll be 1, 4. I'm okay if you guys stop here, though. All right, let's take a look at the one on the right side. So you have got 3x and negative 6x. Take a look at the one with a bigger number in front. Whether it's positive or negative doesn't matter, but 6 is a bigger than 3. So if this is negative 6, we need for this one to turn into positive 6. You want these to be opposites like this. So then you have to ask yourself, what do you multiply by to get from here to here? Well, 3 times 2 is 6. But notice, I want it to be positive 6, and it's already positive, so I don't need to multiply by a negative like I did over here. Over here, I wanted it to go from 5 to negative 10. So when I want you to switch signs, I have to put a negative with it. Then I have to multiply the rest of this equation by 2. 4y times 2 is 8y. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. And then I'm going to add these together. And I'm not looking at this top one, by the way. I forgot to do this on the last problem, but I'm just adding together these two. So that's 0, 0, and wait, 0. So basically I have 0 equals 0 left. That is infinite solutions. Because 0 equals 0. And I put this note on the back, the other page too. It would be no solution if it was something like 0 equals 5, because 0 does not equal 5. Okay?